Architecture is more than just constructing buildings. It is about shaping spaces that we live, work, and interact with every day. At the heart of this creative process lies the concept of form. Form refers to the shape, volume, and mass of a building, defining its visual presence and influencing how we perceive and experience the space. Architects mold and manipulate form to create buildings that are not only aesthetically pleasing but also functional and meaningful. From the soaring arches of Gothic cathedrals to the sleek curves of modern skyscrapers, form plays a crucial role in shaping our built environment. It can evoke emotions, convey ideas, and even challenge our perceptions of space. Think about the awe-inspiring presence of a grand mosque or the sense of tranquility you feel within a Japanese rock garden. These experiences are all influenced by the skillful manipulation of form by architects and designers. Understanding the principles of form is essential for anyone interested in architecture. It allows us to appreciate the thought and intention behind the buildings we encounter. By exploring the different geometric shapes, transformations, and design techniques that architects employ, we gain a deeper understanding of the language of architecture and how it shapes our world. This journey into the world of architectural form will unravel the secrets behind iconic structures and inspire us to look at our built environment with a fresh perspective. Let's delve into the fundamental elements that form the foundation of architectural design. Just as a sculptor starts with a block of clay, architects begin with basic geometric forms. These simple shapes serve as the foundation for more complex designs, providing a framework for creativity and structural integrity. By understanding the properties of these forms, architects can manipulate them to create a wide range of architectural styles and expressions. The cube, with its 6 equal sides and a sense of stability, is often used to convey strength and simplicity. Think of the minimalist homes with their clean lines and open spaces, or the imposing presence of ancient Egyptian temples. The sphere, on the other hand, represents unity and completeness. Its curved surface is often used to create a sense of harmony and flow, as seen in the geodesic domes of Buckminster Fuller or the Pantheon in Rome. Moving on to forms with more dynamic qualities, we have the cylinder and the cone. The cylinder, with its circular base and vertical sides, is often used to create a sense of verticality and movement. Think of the towering silos in industrial areas or the columns that grace classical buildings. The cone, with its sloping sides converging to a point, is often associated with direction and focus. The iconic shape of a teepee or the spire of a church steeple immediately draws the eye upwards. Finally, we have the pyramid and the prism. The pyramid, with its triangular faces converging to a point, evokes a sense of grandeur and monumentality as seen in the ancient pyramids of Egypt and Mexico. The prism, with its 2 identical bases and rectangular sides, offers a versatile form that can be elongated, rotated, or combined to create dynamic and complex designs. These basic geometric forms provide the building blocks for more elaborate designs. Architects skillfully combine, transform, and manipulate these forms to create structures that are both functional and visually compelling. In the following sections, we'll explore the various techniques architects employ to breathe life and character into these fundamental forms. Architects rarely use basic geometric forms in their raw state. Instead, they employ a range of transformations to create more complex and interesting designs. One of the most fundamental techniques is additive transformation, which involves adding elements to an existing form. This can be done in several ways, each resulting in a unique architectural expression. One common approach is linear addition. This involves adding forms along a straight line, creating a sense of direction and movement. Think of a row of terraced houses or a skyscraper with repeating floors. Each element adds to the overall composition, creating a rhythm and flow that guides the eye. Radial addition, on the other hand, involves adding forms around a central point. This technique is often used to create a sense of expansion and dynamism. Think of the Guggenheim Museum in New York, where a spiral ramp winds its way around a central atrium. The radial arrangement of the galleries creates a unique spatial experience as visitors ascend through the building. Clustered addition offers another approach to additive transformation. This technique involves grouping similar or different forms together to create a more complex and organic whole. Think of a traditional village where houses are clustered around a central square, or a modern university campus where buildings are arranged in a more organic and interconnected way. Additive transformations allow architects to create dynamic and engaging spaces by combining simple forms into more complex compositions. By carefully considering the arrangement and relationship between different elements, architects can manipulate the flow of space, create visual interest, and evoke a range of emotions in the observer. Section 4 in depth. Look at dimensional transformations, stretching, compressing, or expanding forms. Dimensional transformation is another powerful tool in the architect's arsenal. This technique involves manipulating the dimensions of a form, stretching, compressing, or expanding it to create new and exciting shapes. By playing with the height, width, and depth of a building, architects can challenge our perceptions of space and create a sense of drama and intrigue. Stretching a form involves elongating one or more of its dimensions. This can create a sense of elegance and verticality, as seen in the soaring skyscrapers of Manhattan or the slender columns of a Gothic cathedral. The emphasis on height draws the eye upwards, creating a sense of awe and grandeur. Compression, on the other hand, involves squeezing or shortening a form. This can create a sense of intimacy or solidity, depending on the context. Think of a cozy cabin nestled in the woods, or a fortress with its thick walls and compact design. The compressed form conveys a sense of strength and security. Expanding a form involves enlarging it in all dimensions. This can create a sense of openness and grandeur, as seen in the vast atriums of modern shopping malls or the expansive halls of grand palaces. The expanded space invites exploration and creates a sense of freedom and possibility. Dimensional transformations allow architects to play with our perception of scale and proportion. By exaggerating or minimizing certain dimensions, they can create buildings that stand out from their surroundings and leave a lasting impression on the observer. This exploration of dimensional transformation demonstrates the importance of understanding how manipulating basic forms can dramatically alter the character and impact of a building. It highlights how architects are not limited by the constraints of simple shapes, but rather embrace them as starting points for creative exploration. Section 5. Explanation of subtractive transformations. Carving, hollowing out, or creating voids. While additive and dimensional transformations involve adding to or altering the size of a form, subtractive transformation focuses on removing portions of a form to create something new. This technique, often described as carving or hollowing out, allows architects to introduce light, create interesting spaces, and add a layer of complexity to their designs. Imagine a block of stone transformed into an intricate sculpture. The artist carefully chips away at the material, removing excess stone to reveal the form hidden within. Similarly, architects use subtractive transformations to shape buildings, creating openings for windows, doors, courtyards, and atriums. These voids, far from being empty spaces, become integral parts of the design. They introduce natural light deep within the building, creating a sense of openness and connection to the outdoors. They can also frame view's direct movement and create a sense of drama and surprise. Consider the Pantheon in Rome, a masterpiece of Roman architecture. Its iconic dome features a central oculus, a large circular opening at the apex. This void not only floods the interior with light, but also serves as a symbolic connection to the heavens. Subtractive transformations allow architects to move beyond solid masses and create buildings that interact with their surroundings in dynamic ways. By carefully considering the placement and size of voids, architects can manipulate light, create a sense of openness, and add a layer of artistry to their designs. It's about finding beauty in the interplay of solid and void light and shadow.